Save that. Bring it back on. Okay. What am I doing? Spotify. Sorry, y'all. Just sending a message to AGR Winter. Oh, I just coughed to the mic. Doing a great job. Great job, Bonzo. Off to a great start. What up? Yeah, ready for some tower and chill? Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Mwah. Kiss, kiss. You think that's funny? Or is it funny? Did you get a kick out of it? Gotta turn this down. Get everything up. What up, what up? Big bass. Big bass? What's up, dude? Alright, checking something out. I cloned this screen, yeah. Now you see me? Now you don't. Alright. What up, Winter? She just told everyone that I was messaging you. Let me get all this pulled up. I actually don't have on pants or shorts today. So I'm not going to be standing up. When I have to get off camera, I'm just going to slide off. Or I'll just do this. Or I'll do this. Yeah. Cool. Let me get this going. No real agenda today, boys. I just wanted to go live, talk some tower, hang out with my tower friends. If anyone's got any tower questions, we can cover those. I podcast audio only. Yeah. So what? So you podcast without pants or shorts on? Now I'm gonna think about that when I listen. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, as you see right here, we got Poetic Piercer's art. Shout out to Poetic. I have asked Poetic to make me a YouTube banner, because I currently do not have a YouTube banner, so I wanted to get that going. Just a second. I get this up on my other channel so I can keep up with the comments, then pop them out. Let me actually pop these out. There we go. Pop out chat. There we go. All right. Hope you get that creator code. Bass, thank you, my brother. I really do too, man. Someone commented, well, Sam did, Sam on the Reddit, one of the developers or who works for TechTree. She does, or he, sorry, Sam, if you see this, I forget what your pronouns are, so my apologies. But they make a post called like the Tower Tea Talk or whatever, and it's every Monday. And they'll have updates. And so one of the updates like a month or two ago was, hey, in February, we'll give you an update on what's coming next for creator codes. So if all of February went through, they didn't give the update to the update or news about the news coming for the creator code. So I asked Sam about it, and I said, hey, any news on the creator code updates that y'all said there was going to be an update in February? And actually, let me see if I can find what was said. But someone was nice enough to comment, Bonzo, you deserve a creator code. And I was like, that means a lot. Thank you. So I farm at minimum, but my minimum is 43.5 because I also have the range card on. So I've got range on, I got range mastery going, And side note, my chrono jump, I have rushed the last 2 levels. So once I get these this much Q coins, I'm just gonna rush it because my gem rush efficiency is so high, 2.095. What I've decided is for basically every mastery, at least the last level, maybe even the last 2 levels, I'm just gonna rush. Because now since I have the add gem stack to 10, that'll increase my gems a little bit. But like, I work from home, I work for myself, so my game's always running. I'm usually clicking it every 10 minutes, except for when I sleep or go on my walks or just forget about it, which happens quite a lot. But I think I make like, I think organic, well, through not counting tournaments, I think it's like 300 or 400 gems a day. So then when you count the tournaments, you get a bit more. So it's like, shoot, do I want to wait an entire week to get this lab maxed out, or do I want to just rush it? Because I hate pulling modules. The modules, this is something I actually mentioned in my the ways tower can improve. If you look at this, so check this out. There's a 2.5% chance that you get an epic. Now, this was 2.5% when I started playing the tower before they released all the new modules. So it was 2.5% chance, and of that 2.5, there was 16 modules to choose or have. Now there's 24 modules. So 16, 24. So there's been a 50% increase in the overall amount of epic modules, yet it's still the same 2.5% chance, which means it was 50% easier to get, say, a Dimension Core a year ago than it is now because the module pool is so watered down. We're going to just do this and then shatter. I'm at the shatter everything phase of the game. Shatter, shatter, shatter. Shatter, 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 shatter. Wow, it sounds like I'm almost saying a bad word, which I'm not, YouTube. I'm saying shatter. Oh, I can upgrade that. Nice. 35% I don't think I'll get enough by the end of this run. I tried re-rolling for this Ancestral Landmine chance, but I didn't get it. One of these days, what I'll probably do is just do a tier 21 overnight, just permanent, you know, run to farm reroll shards, like I made a video about, and then just try to get that Ancestral Landmine chance. But I don't want to do that because right now I need to get this to from 217Q to 551Q. Bonds, feel free to kick my mini from the guilds. I'm not able to log in at the moment. Crave, you mean you're in the guild? Which one's your mini? Oh, this one? So just to confirm, Crave, you want me to kick you? Kick this mini? Always want to confirm before I kick. It's technically not my guild, it's Darman's. Shout out to Darman, wherever he is. I wanted to start my own guild, like when I started this YouTube about a year ago, but or whenever guilds came out, but I don't even think I had 100 subscribers at the time, and so I made a guild, and literally nobody joined except for my employees, and my employees had to join because I'm their boss. But yeah, Crave, all right, I'll kick you. I'll get you out of here. Crave 05, yep, kick. Yes, all right. Thanks for letting me know, Crave. And shout out to Darman for seeing me streaming to like 5 people, trying to start a guild with no one in there, and accepting me and my my employees in with him. That was very nice of you, Darman, if you see this. I was the one who commented on the thread that you deserve. Oh, Big Bass, my man, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, in fact, I'm pulling up that right now. I want to see this. All right, so here's the tower. See if I can find Bonzo. Bonzo's Tower. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, Big Best. Same username. Thank you, sir. Any update on the creator code? Any update on the creator code update? Wow, I use that word a lot. Thought news the creator code was teased for February. Wow, it comes off kind of rude. I probably shouldn't have said it that way. Sam Bartley, it got pushed back a teeny bit, but we will have info coming soon. Bonzos creator code. Hope you take care of him. Very nice of you. I appreciate that, Big Bass. Thank you. I really do. It is on my, I have written down, like, you know, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am successful, like manifesting stuff. And one of it is I'm sponsored by Tech Tree the Tower. It is one of my dreams to be sponsored by this game. No joke. I know that might be cringy, but you know me. What up, Whitey? I'm 2 farm runs from hitting 1 little queue. Nice. And total lifetime coins winter? Or you mean like a queue a run? That's pretty good. Nightmare Echo. I'm 3 levels away from CF duration being back. Should I focus on distance or predet reduction? Distance, Nightmare. I think, at least from my knowledge and experience, you want to get your chronofield distance, like chronofield range, maxed out. If you're EHP and just focusing on staying as EHP, then you'll probably want to get reduction. Because if you have too much range and the enemies have to be destroyed by thorns, then you're just, you know, slowing it down and you might hit the spawn cap. But for glass cannon, you want the range maxed out. You want that chronofield range maxed out because you want enemies slowed down from as far out as possible. Oh, live there. Shoot, I just got a quick message. Just need to answer this real quick. Alright. Alright. Oh, whoops. I need to put this here. There it is. For the 100 years. Tower. Yeah, man. I mean, I got a few levels of chronofield reduction. I think just getting 1 level gets you literally like 10% damage reduction. Or maybe it starts at that. So it's good to get like a few levels. However, at least from my experience, getting the chronofield range is much more valuable. When you're doing glass cannon, there's so much enemy damage. But if you're going to be doing like a hybrid or EHP, which shout out to the guys, I think like Zephyr is one of them, Bonsai. One of them, I think won Legends is EHP. And if you're going the EHP route, then I think you'd want to get the damage reduction first. What's going on? I'm making around 200 trillion per day, have around 4,500 stones. Should I get some masteries or last two of the weapons? Nightwing, do you have any masteries? I think what I recommend to pretty much everyone, and this is kind of boring, but before you can even afford the actual, say, mastery labs, like the researches, because they're like a Q each, unlock cash mastery and unlock recovery package mastery, because those that unlock are very strong. And like for me, when I got cash mastery, it was when I was farming tier 11, like 12-hour runs, and it was legitimately a 30% increase to my reroll shards. And it's only 500 stones, so the earlier you can get those, this means the more you're going to be accumulating your module research, and then getting recovery package mastery just means extra shards, which means extra module levels for all 4 of your modules, which means you'll progress faster. So those are the only 2 modules, or no, excuse me, those are the only 2 masteries that are, I would say, pretty valuable at unlock. That, and I mean free upgrade mastery, because you get to lock something, but that's more niche. What other mastery? Energy net mastery is actually pretty good at the beginning because you get that extra 10 seconds, but it's definitely not something you want to get soon. That's late. Yeah, recovery package and cash mastery. You want to get those first. I did cash mastery first, and I am so happy I did. Reroll shards, like, bro, I mean, you've seen my pain videos where I just burn through these. Just burn through them. Spend millions. I even have bands. I have 5 core bands and I still burn through them. It's miserable. I've recently entered the phase not needing fodder anymore. Nice. Just got to get Shatter Shards up. Yep. Shatter Shards is... It's a rough lab, I believe. Technically, I mean, is it the longest lab from 0 to max? No. Like, I think the perk wave separation or whatever is. But, you want to get that... Oh, sorry. Quick message came through. Whoops, random message came up, my bad. What am I reading here? Yeah, so with Shatter Shards, what I did is I literally, I got the Chime Offerwall like 2 times gems, and I just rushed it. Someone did the math, and you technically, if you're looking at just the amount of shards you get for either Shatter Shards, like rushing it, or putting those gems towards actual module pulls, the math, technically, from what I've heard, you get more shards overall from just rushing the Shatter Shards lab. And so what I would recommend is like research the first level or 2, but then just save up gems and just rush the last few levels. Especially now that you get the gem rush efficiency. I mean, it used to cost, I think, like 12 or 15,000 gems to rush it from like 0 to max. Now it's much less. Oh, alarm's going off. The Lone Tower. I love this song, stuck in my head. What's going on here? Sorry, let me get my stuff together. What is going on? Sorry, something just came up. I have to click on it. There we go. There we go. All right. Got that. Let me close this. Fan on. CF distance better actually. Yeah, I would agree. TD Miri. The distance is just, I mean, when you're if you're in like Legends, I mean, Champion with the damage reduction, sure. You're probably hybrid in Champions, but in Legends, damage is so high anyways that if you're doing Glass Cannon, you absolutely want the distance. Because that extra distance, seeing an enemy get slowed down outside of your actual tower range, is very valuable. Even more time for the Chain Lightning and bounce shots to hit them. Or in my case, inner landmines to spawn and break them out. Yes, please. My main is another. Just too much. It really is. Having multiple accounts, that's why I didn't even make a second account. I've got this account. This gets all my energy, attention, and focus. And I don't want to be, I wouldn't obviously buy stone packs on that, but I was like, I don't want to buy the ad pack and the gem pack and all that and wait years to get stuff that I'm just now getting. Like, no. One account's it. LTC, nice. Yeah, Winter, you're about it. You're about at that queue. And it keeps speeding up. The progress in this game, like the coins, if you're just focusing on like Econ Labs, for example, with the occasional damage or defense so you can move up like higher tiers. I remember there was a period of time where it was like every week my coins were doubling. Like 1 week it's at 10 trillion, next week it's at 20, week after 40, then 80, then 160, then 500 trillion. Like it really speeds up. That's what's fun about this game. Look at that. Look at that. 4.23, so I did get a death defy. 6 death defies. And my demon mode hasn't even activated yet. I did today pass 200 Q or 200 T a minute for the first time ever. Posted that on Reddit. Good evening, dumb stuff. What up, what up? What's that, bro? What's up, dude? Muhammad? Bonzo, I'm scared to peek at my 5th ultimate weapon. I really Deathwave. Oh, man. Yeah, one of my team members, they needed... Well, they don't have Deathwave, and they have 5 ultimate weapons. And so... Do they have 5? Maybe they have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so they have 5. And so that means when you pull your next one, you only get 3 options, obviously. So there's one that's going to be missing. So 75% chance you will get Deathwave. However, he didn't have Deathwave available, which means literally 25% chance that happened. Yeah, man, you got to peek. You got to peek. I'll pray for you, Christian. Dear Jesus, give Christian Deathwave. Christian, I'll pray for you in a Christian way to get Deathwave. Wave Accelerator Mastery. Wave Accelerator Mastery is only really good, in my opinion, if you can actually research it. It's great for econ, but you'll hit max spawn at like 6,500 waves. So just by unlocking it, your max spawn goes down to like 5950 waves, which sure is valuable, but unless you're able to, you know, get 4, 5, 6 levels in it, it's not gonna do much. Your stones would be better spent elsewhere, because I'm pretty sure Wave Accelerator Mastery. Let me see this. Well, Wave Accelerator Mastery, the tower. Fandom. Why is there no wiki? Oh, there it is. Why am I not seeing the cost? 1,000 stones. Yeah, I wouldn't get Wave Accelerator Mastery or Intro Sprint Mastery or like any Econ Mastery until you can actually afford the labs. Because a lot of the masteries aren't useless at unlock, but they're not really that good at unlock at all. You have to get some levels in it. Except for free upgrade mastery, because you can of course lock one thing with that, which is sometimes all you need. And then recovery package mastery and cash mastery are still they're the only ones that are essentially viable at unlock. Good evening. Love the vids, man. Lots of help. Thank you. I appreciate that, damn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like this song feels like 80s rock. Yeah, last one I think is what. Because now I'm reading this a little bit late. Is Tag streaming tonight? He usually my good luck charm. I don't know. Let me see. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, Tuesday he did that stream with Greeny, which was I actually need to go back and rewatch that. Greeny and Tag stream was fire. Tour of the Tower episode 1, The Way of the Contrarian, Bonsai Lad. I need to watch that too. Lots of good. The YouTube algorithm just, all I watch is basically Tower stuff. Tower stuff and like Warhammer lore and then like motivational stuff. So that's what the algorithm brings me. Tags the Tower. I don't see that he is live tonight. It also is technically not tournament day. This is just random Thursday night stream that I'm doing right now. Random Thursday night stream. Yep, nope. AGR, nice. Deathwave is 6 level. That, I mean, that's a long... I got lucky. I mean, my first ultimate weapon, I think I did get Golden Tower first. And then I got Shade Lightning, then I got Inner Landmines, and then I realized, wait a second, I gotta get Black Hole and Deathwave, and then Spotlight. So I got lucky, and those are my next ones. Thankfully. Thankfully. California finds Mammoth Mountain at fault and ski patroller's avalanche death. Oh my gosh. Okay. That sounds scary. I really appreciate that like you don't even know. Hell yeah, man. Well, I shouldn't say hell yeah about praying in a Christian way for Christian, but you know what I mean. I hope you get that death. I pray you get that death wave. That's the thing with this game. Like, it's brutal. If you're not getting stone packs and you just get horrible RNG with the ultimate weapons, like, it's not a fun game. People quit. I guarantee if you look at the stats, there are people that have quit the game because they didn't get Golden Tower first or even second or third. They got the worst RNG. Law of averages, there's definitely some people that probably didn't get Golden Tower until late in their towering because it was never an option shown to them, which isn't fair in my opinion. I think there should be like a notice saying, hey, professional tip, you should get Golden Tower first no matter what, and you should aim for your econ ultimate weapons first. This is what the experts recommend. And then if you do choose like Chain Lightning, it's like, are you sure? It gives you a warning. Are you sure you want to select Chain Lightning when right here Golden Tower is available? Got Black Hole, Death Wave, GT, Spotlight, and Chrono Field. There's no Chain Lightning available. After this tier 7, I'll have enough stones to peak. Nice. Well, let me know, Christian. I'm curious to see what you get. Genuinely am. See if those prayers work. Pretty chill stream. Probably pretty knowledgeable stream, too. I got Death Wave same time so I make music. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember we were talking about that. I think I got you the Thanksgiving pack or the New Year pack or whatever to help you get that going. Death Wave is, I didn't realize how good it was for, like, EHP farming until, like, right when I got it, because I'm like, wait a second. You get 500 times health with this thing? That's insane. Which is huge. Do your ILM plus kill fleets, and you still defend on Chain Lightning this tier? So it's a little bit of both coins. When there's a fleet up, enemies will die near it. And when enemies die near it, that means a landmine's going to spawn, and some landmines will turn into inner landmines, which means, yes, fleets will absolutely take some inner landmine damage. However, I would say Chain Lightning is probably doing the bulk of it. But I'll show you here on the next boss that comes by. Yeah, so watch this. So yeah, a lot of orbs, but now it's starting to hit the mines. Late in runs, the Chain Lightning is... See, look, Chain Lightning 2%. And Inner Landmine was 3.3%, mostly orbs. So there'll be... late in runs, the Chain Lightning doesn't do much at all. Because the bosses have so much damn health. But these bosses, some of them will hit like 20 mines. And because my Inner Landmine Plus is so developed, and then Chrono Jump, that'll be the bulk of the damage dealing. Yeah, look at that. Let's see what this one was. See, Inner Landmine, 45%. And then Chain Lightning, 3.7%. That's how strong Inner Landmines is when you really develop it. And there was definitely in here a crit, like an ultimate crit. When you have ultimate crit mastery maxed out at 6.3% chance to ultimate crit, which equates to roughly 1 in 18. And so you're going to get a lot more ultimate crits with Chain Lightning. However, you're also, enough mines hit an enemy, you're going to get an ultimate crit go off. And then you also get the multiplier and the chrono jump and everything, which can be massive damage. So you look, that one was mostly orbs. And then Inner Landmine, 8%. But this also leads into right here, where my Inner Landmines is a bit more damage. 253 AA versus 175 AA for Chain Lightning. So early in runs, Chain Lightning, of course, does more damage. But late, by the time it's late run, Inner Landmines are my main damage dealer. And I don't even have Chrono Jump maxed out yet. And I still want to take my Inner Landmine Plus to at least like 11. Right now it's at 8. But I am, I'm going to be getting my Death Wave cooldown to 50. And then I'm going to get Golden Tower maxed out. I've decided that's the next plan for me. And then we'll go back to maxing out Inner Landmine Plus for the memes. I'm going to get those two things, Death Wave to 50, Inner landmine cooldown, or no, death wave to 50, golden combo maxed out. I do want to get one more click in Spotlight Plus, and I want to get one more click into black hole size, just for a little bit more coverage for farming. And then it's get that inner landmine plus maxed out. I got Poison Swamp first ultimate weapon. I had Golden Tower's option, but dropped my phone. Hey man, we all make those mistakes. But Christian, I hope you have Golden Tower next or now, or hopefully it popped up next after as your next option. And Fuds hath said, each tower shall begin at a different starting position. Seriously, they should just give GT as the only option for your first ultimate weapon. I wish, I would hope that they actually. What my idea would be is they make a new ultimate weapon, so there's a nice even 10. Because right now, I mean, we just count. I think there's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. Let's put a 10th ultimate weapon in. However, let's still only have 9 that are available to unlock, because one of them, let's have it start with Golden Tower. You start with Golden Tower. That's... Everyone gets Golden Tower at the beginning for free because it's an unlock. It's just available. Wow, we're still going far even without demon mode activated. See this boss. See all those hits, they're barely doing anything. Barely doing anything. And then the mines hit, and then the mines, this racks up the damage. Boom, 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 boom. There's a crit. There's another mine. Mine. See, look at that. So many mines, bro. There we go. All right. Look at that. See, Chain Lightning, only 3% damage from Chain Lightning. Mostly orbs, then Plasma Cannon, then Inner Landmines was huge. I can't see the breakdown on that, but that was a big amount. I have Sprint Mastery Wave Accelerator level 3. Which should you take to 4 first? I would say Wave Accelerator, personally, Crave. That would be my advice. If you look at the technical numbers of it, an actual value to your bottom line, as in more econ, every level of Wave Accelerator gets you 650 waves of better farming, because it moves up your max spawn rate by 650 waves. And so intro sprint is, yes, an extra 180 waves that you skip, but you're only skipping 180 waves. While with Wave Accelerator Mastery, you're giving yourself an extra 650 waves, or maybe it's 625, at the max spawn rate. Got GT, or Poison Swamp, GT, Black Hole, Chain Lightning. Nice. Let me just see this message. Hoping to switch to Glass Cannon soon. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Glass Cannon transition's kind of annoying, because you kind of have to unlearn things, change your cards. You need to get more cards even. You kind of realize, shoot, I just did all these health labs and now they go to the wayside, which with fleets isn't technically true, because you do need health to take the first few overcharges, so I kind of do need some more health. But yeah, the change to Glass Cannon is interesting, to say the least. Effective path will probably say Wave Sub Mastery first, but 900 waves is pretty tempting. What my metric was for moving up my intro sprint was my tournaments, because since I use Amplifying Strike in tournaments, I run with Wave Accelerator to get that shorter cooldown. So technically, like in a normal run, it's a 30-second total like wave, because the cooldown I have with Wave Accelerator. But in tournaments, it's 28 seconds, because it's 26-second timer here, and then the wave cooldown is only 2 in tournaments. So I use Wave Accelerator So when I get the intro sprint to eliminate a boss, and then it goes forward 10 more waves, my amplifying strike damage is up. But what I would find is that once my intro sprint ended at, like, say, 720, but my tower was still up in the tournament, I would find that it usually would, my tower would be eliminated shortly after, because I didn't have that permanent uptime with the intro sprint, wave accelerator, amplifying strike. So my answer, answer to you would be upgrade your intro sprint so that your intro sprint, you can intro sprint through your entire tournament. If you get through your intro sprint in a tournament, upgrade it again another level, because once your intro sprint ends with amplifying strike and wave accelerator, you're not going to have that permanent uptime, and I would find that I was going farther with those. Yo, Bonds, I really appreciate your hard work, Tower community. Never catch your lives, but always watch them after at least. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless. I love the feedback. Hello, AKZ. That's really why I want Deathwave for the cell bonus. That's going to be huge, and the health is also great. So the health is the main thing. A lot of a main trap that people fall into, and I fell into this as well. So I was like, oh, with Deathwave's cell bonus, I'm gonna multiply my cells. But when you think about it, you only get the cell bonus or the coin bonus from Deathwave when those effect waves shoot out and actually hit something. So unless you're hoarding enemies like with what is it? Orb Devo, your elites are getting eliminated and not too many of them are getting tagged with the cell bonus. So the Deathwave cell bonus, like, if you only have like one effect wave and there's like a 4-minute cooldown, it's not even really worth upgrading, because that just means once every 4 minutes it'll go out and tag whatever enemies are on the screen for the additional cell bonus. You'd be better off just getting more coins and putting coin labs into like, or your labs for coins into like coins for kill and golden tower duration and bonus, and then just getting more cell enhancements. Because the Deathwave cell bonus is good when you are either doing Orb Devo so enemies are piling up, or you've got really short cooldowns, so, and a lot of effect waves, so you can go out and tag a bunch of stuff. Would you then give all players their own GT free ultimate weapon? I would, yeah. I would make another ultimate weapon, so there's 10 total, but there's still only 9 to unlock, because you would start the game and you'd have Golden Tower just right there ready for you. I finally got an Ancestral Inner Landmine Quantity Substat. I'm determined to Dimension Core, but I still have my cooldown at 170. So use all my stones for GT+. Well, Coin, the luckily, Inner Landmine is one of the more cost-effective ultimates, so now use your next bit of stones at lowering that cooldown, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, having 12 quantity, or no, 9 quantity in tournaments is great. That extra little bit, like if a fast goes by, it means there's not those gaps for just the enemy to sneak by. But it's also critical that I have the 40 or 50 second cooldown. Look at that, got no Deathify. Got no Deathify. Another Deathify. Water. Big Bass is right, y'all. Let's get some likes on the video, please. Actually, that being said, I am going to use the restroom real quick, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to mute myself out. And I will be right back, y'all. I'm going to let this keep running. Man, I love that art that Poetic made me. I know it's pretty small here. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit on it. There we go. There it is, BonzosTower. All right, let me move this back. Let's get it back to normal. There we go. There she goes. All right, let me catch up on these comments, y'all. I finally got, oh wait, I already read that. Bonzo, good luck. Thank you, Flez. Bonzo, bless you for the tips on Offerwall. Scored 6K gems for 50 bucks. There we go. Boom. Bryce, I love to hear it. Plus, still getting level rewards for the game too. Yeah, it's what I would do is like those games that you just have to like get certain levels. I would save the game on my computer on my app player. I'd save it, and then I'd open it up on my phone, and then I would download like the games or whatever. Download the games like, I'd go to the tower, then Offerwall, download the games, and then once I'd start them and do like the tutorial, I then go back to the Offerwall like tower page, and I check to make sure that it shows that they're downloaded and that it's giving me the gems. Because if you do that and then it's like, oh yeah, you downloaded Raid Shadow Legends and here's your 10 gems for going through the tutorial, then you know you're good on it. So you can do that with like however many games you want, and then you save your game again, of course. You save your tower game. Then you can put your tower back on like your iPad or your computer or whatever other device. And then on your phone, you can finish the games through Offerwall. And what I would do is just screenshot how far you have to get for different rewards. And then literally you'll be completing rewards, and then you'll see, oh, here's 70 gems. Here's 140 gems. Here's 200 gems. It's like Christmas. It's good, Nico Suave. I'm a fan of intro sprint mastery. Skipping all those waves is cool. It is. Technically, Wave Accelerator is more bang for your buck for your bottom line. However, skipping all those waves is just amazing. Skipping, like, I have my intro sprint mastery maxed out now at 1800. But bro, even like those first waves are so low econ, they're so boring. Now I can just start a game, it'll max everything out, then I've got all my perks that I pretty much need or want. At 1800, then I'm good to go. And then that, plus having Wave Accelerator Mastery maxed out, which I have now, like you can get a lot of stuff done. Uh-oh, no Deathify there. Inner landmines are my main. Look at that. Inner landmines are almost always more than Chain Lightning now. Wow, almost nothing on that one. Wow, almost nothing on that one either. Oh, wow, Chain Lightning did more there. Okay. Wow, almost nothing here. Holy cow. All right, then. Yeah, it's funny, Berto, you're right. It's like ultimate weapons. Golden Tower. Like, Golden Tower's not a weapon. What do you mean? I mean, maybe that's more of a reason to just give Golden Tower away for free to every new player. Let every new player have Golden Tower, make a new ultimate weapon, and then there'd still be 9 that they could unlock. Yes, those are inner landmines in the painting. Poetic made that for me with the my love of inner landmines, and then of course my love of cats. You can't see it, well here, of course you can't see it, but like in the tournament, you know how it shows like your logo you select or whatever? Mine's the cat. That's why. One of the nicest gifts I've ever gotten. I am very grateful. Smart missiles? I'm smart too. Ha! Smart missiles are, I don't want to say they're a waste. I heard someone on the Reddit say that, oh, smart missiles is basically necessary to beat tier 21 because you got to have huge smart missile damage, quantity, spawn rate, and then obviously all the labs done, and it'll do a lot. But yeah, I'm not a. Oh, there it is. There goes my second wind. There she goes. Demon mode's about to activate right here. This is definitely the farthest I've made it without demon mode activating. Wow, Death Defy. Death Defy. A Bonzo got Death Defy. I switched to this tower because I wanted to see what the Death Way or Death Defy animation is, and it's not really that noticeable. The Dark Tower is. I wonder what I want to play with whatever the most noticeable Death Defy animation is. Like this one, it turned a different color for a second, but as you just saw, it just changed colors like randomly again when I didn't get a Death Defy. So it's like, what's going on here? Intro sprint my whole run except the coins. That would make this game way too easy. Way too much, that's way too convenient. Mythic, sharp fortitude without having the econ to do wall lips. Yeah, that's the wall's a trap. Because they make the wall like 500 million coins to unlock. Which at the time when you're saving up stuff, you see it, you're like, oh, that's expensive. I don't want to get it. But then like I fell in the trap of I got the wall unlocked. And the wall unlock is kind of a detriment because enemies will shotgun you. And I tried to like get wall regen or some other labs, and those are like in the billions. It's like, what? I don't have this is more than my lifetime coins. Why did I unlock the wall? So then you can either respec out of it or just go all in. Oh, there it is. There's demon mode. Activated at 4862. 10th ultimate weapon, time warp. You will get to travel back in time and not take smart missiles. Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious. Yeah, when they do these like reworks of ultimate weapons and like they technically nerf some or buff some, it's like shit, like spend 6,000 stones in an ultimate weapon and then they nerf it out of existence. Well, then you should be able to get those 6,000 stones back. At least now, like, they made it so smart missiles can target fleets, which in theory, like, that's a good thing because it's the only thing that can target fleets. But fleets are so tanky that you just need a massive amount of damage and massive amount of smart missiles. You would need, like, the max cooldown plus G-comp, so smart missiles are just always pumping out. I feel like for it to be effective. And all those labs for smart missiles done. Which just takes, I mean, it's just so many labs. Smart missiles, I think, has more labs than Poison Swamp. And Poison Swamp has a lot of labs. A lot of labs. Yeah, some of these ILMs, they'll spawn. It's weird because they're supposed to spawn when an enemy gets eliminated, like, or where. But I'll see some spawn like right under the tower, and then they'll kind of wiggle around. They'll wiggle around, and then they'll find a spot. Won't really make up their mind. See if there's something on the Reddit. Any good threads on the Reddit? Oh, whoops. Almost just kicked my headphones off. How's the audio too, guys? Someone comments on every single one of my videos saying that my headset audio is bad. And there's only been one other person that says it's not good. They're like, it hurts my ears. And it could be, you know, if I talk like this, I'm sure this is loud. If I talk over here, it's probably too quiet. So I don't know. I'd rather spend money on stones than on getting a headset from A to like A plus or S tier. Thanks for streaming on a non-tourney day, by the way. Nice to have a little stream or live stream. Yeah, man, that's why I'm doing it. Thank you, Bass. I used to do like tower review like Mondays, or not tower review, like my progress updates live on Mondays, because there's no tournament streams. But now Greeny streams on Mondays, and like I don't want to like, you know, I want him to have his day, because his streams are very valuable. But I kind of like doing my Thursday streams because everyone's waiting for the tournament. You know, it's the lull, the quiet before the storm. And usually Thursday evenings are relatively free for me. Yeah, Wednesday I get dinner with the boys usually. Fridays obviously tournament. Saturdays we all got stuff to do or, you know, don't want to do. Your headset mic is fine. It isn't nearly as bad as my... Well, troubleshooting. I hope she doesn't read that comment. That's hilarious, though. The ones that spawn under your tower could be from fast enemies that hit the tower. Wow, that's a good point. Could be. But usually fast aren't making it that far. I mean, I'm sure some fast have hit my tower, like late in the run, but like with my chrono field where it is and chrono loop, and actually fast can't hit my tower because I have permanent black hole, and there's no fast ultimate on tier 17. Yeah, so fast never hit my tower basically because permanent black hole. Tower T. Alright, let's go back here. The tower game. When is a good time to unlock workshop enhancements? When I'm making 50 billion a day? Yeah. I would say as soon as you can get them. I don't know how much the lab is. Let me look that up. The tower unlock workshop enhancements lab. Let's see what this is. Cost is that billion? Yeah, so 5 billion to unlock enhancements. And I mean, I think you have to spend like 50 billion to unlock like the next tier. So yeah, I think 50 billion is a good metric. Yeah, those enhancements are so valuable. Level 1 is 5 billion, then 6.3. Or no, excuse me. Total coins for, you know, level 1 it says 5 billion. Then total coins level 10 is 55 billion. Then level 20, 217 billion. Then 30, 1.95 trillion. So they get pricey fast, but they're very valuable. Oh yeah, my chrono. Sorry, someone had asked me that earlier. My bad. Oh no, look at this. See, I have demon mode up. Well, not up, but my damage is up from it. And I do not have any... How'd I go at wave 4800 with demon mode not even being activated now and not having the demon mode damage bonus to now being at wave 4952 with no energy shields? What? My chrono field is 8. I have chrono loop, whatever, chrono jump at 8, and my inner landmine plus is at 8. Then GT plus is at 11. Spotlight plus is at 1. I do want to get that to 2. But I'm now going to be saving up to get Death Wave from 100 to 50 seconds. 100 seconds to 50. And then I want to get GT plus maxed out. That's kind of the next order of operations. Yes, one more click in Spotlight plus, because to go from 0.02 increase to a 0.03 is technically a 50% increase to the Spotlight plus damage, which is very valuable. So I want to get that. And then I do want to get my black hole size, which I think maxes out at 70. Let me see that. Black hole, the tower wiki. Just because, I mean, I do use primordial collapse, but sometimes, enemies will get eliminated outside, especially scatters, because my scatter amplify with chain lightning. So getting a little bit more coverage is just going to mean a little bit more coins. Oh my gosh, bro. What? How did that happen? What? That was surprising. It's crazy. Look, like here, 5,400, then 4,967. Eliminated by Ray. I do want to get slow aura mastery, but I don't want to have too many masteries, like just unlocked without any levels in it. Just because here, like I need to finish lab speed. I want a permanent lab speed, get this going. And I rarely get eliminated by Ray, so I'm actually kind of shook right now that got me. Alright, we're gonna get a level here. Oh yeah, I tried to reroll for Ancestral Package chance, because that would obviously help me just level up faster because more packages. But I burned through a ton of rerolls, didn't get anything. I burned through a lot of rerolls trying to get this to Ancestral. A few days ago, I had like 1.5 million. Now I got 52. Or no, excuse me, 521,000. Let's try this again, boys. All right, so there's the only ones that have Legendary, Mythic, or Ancestral to ban are ones that already have the level skip, so they're effectively off. So now what we're doing is we're rolling for Ancestral Package chance. Obviously, we leave that. Let's see what we get. I spent few 100,000 on this alone the other day, so we'll see what we get. That Ray did have my number, man. What up, Scott? Good to see ya. I look up stuff. Ooh, boy, yeah. Woo! All right. I'm just gonna lock this in right now. Yeah, that's amazing. So I went from 11 to 15. That's great. Wow. So my my package chance was at like 70. Wow, bro. It was below, it was 79. Now I have 83. That's insane. That's insane. That's what? That's going to be a lot more shards. Wow. That's very important. So now what I'm going to do, because it's Black Hole Digester, I have everything I need. What I'm going to do now is on these last two, I'm just going to reroll for, let's see, Epic, Legendary, Mythic, any type of free upgrade. Obviously, I can leave that on, but because I already have it. So we're going for any upgrade, and we're just trying to get that up. I don't have any. Obviously, I want more upgrade chance, because then, what am I trying to say here? More free upgrades mean more BHD bonus. Got those, yes. My reroll. See, Matthew, my man, what's up? Good to see you, dude. Long time no talk. Well, over live. I would say the same thing. Christian, I had horrible luck the last few days. But how I look at the bad luck, and this is a lesson for life. When shit happens, when you get bad RNG, that just means you get the bad luck out of the way. Life is up and down. The tower is up and down. I've had times where I burn through 2 million reroll shards and get nothing. And then the next time I reroll, I get like 4 ancestral sub effects for like 100,000. So it kind of just, you know, it depends. And by the way, I don't know how to put a poll in, but I kind of want to get that pack. I kind of want to get this pack that's available. And I kind of want to get my one more click in Spotlight Plus. Yeah. Kind of want to get that one more click in Spotlight Plus. And then I'm not going to upgrade this again for a long time. Because upgrading, like I said, 0.02 to 0.03, that's a 50% increase. That's huge. But then, it's like going to be, what, 750 stones from 0.03 to 0.04, which is technically, I think, it's a 33% increase. And then going from 0.04 to 0.05, that's a 20% increase for more stones. So it gets progressively worse, while in contrary, like GT Plus and Inner Landmine Plus and Chrono Loop Plus, every level you get that gets more expensive, you get a bigger bonus. So if with Spotlight Plus, if it was like, oh, you're at 0.02, the next click gets you to 0.04, then the next click for now, like 1,000 stones, gets you to like 0.07. If it got exponentially better, like other Ultimate Weapon Pluses, yes. But for this, I think that's why most people say just get to like level 3 or 4, then you're good. I got the pack to pick us all up. See, I think I'm going to do that here. Yeah, some days are luckier. Working out of town, so I go home on the weekends. Terrible service here at the hotel. Damn, traveling for work, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad that you're tuning in. That's why I'm streaming. I missed my boys. I want to do brackets with the or not. There's no tournament, so no brackets. But I kind of like doing these just, you know, random talk, chat, or not tournaments. These random let's talk, let's chat, let's learn about the tower together type of lives where there's not the pressure of a tournament. All right, let's see this. So we're going to re-roll this. Let's just double check all the upgrades. And what I'm going to do here, which I made the mistake of not doing this like a few days ago, is if I get some good upgrades, I'm going to lock it in and then go back and try to re-roll. Because then, even if I don't get good things, I'll at least have something decent locked in. All right, upgrades, that. Whew! Wow. See, I'm just going to lock this in right now. I had a blue utility upgrade last time. So I've effectively now given myself 10% more free upgrade on the attack and the same utility, but then 4% more to package, which is amazing. But we are going to come in here and we're going to try to re-roll this higher. Kind of just want to do one click at a time. Because utility rare is good. Like, the utility, I would take utility over defense upgrade here, even though it's a little bit less percentage, because getting a utility upgrade is important for level skips in any run. Just one click at a time.
Snowflakes fall, the battlefield's chilling. Idle hands gnaw, these towers are thrilling. Golden tower gleams, the frostbite's grinning. Enemies march, but we ain't quitting. Black hole spins, it's a cosmic grave. Swallowing foes in a death wave rave. Ice cold winds whisper through the pines. Victory's ours, just a matter of time. Death wave crashing, frozen in the night. Golden tower glows up, beacon of the fight. Winner's wrath, we're the last defense. I don't know more, we're building suspense. Waves held in suspense.
Whoa! Did you guys hear that? I picked up my cat and brought her in here to celebrate me getting that insane reroll. She just went ballistic on me hissing. Wow. That hurt my feelings. Wow. Can you guys believe that? I literally just got... That's an insane upgrade. I had Mythic Package Chance, and then I had 2 Rare, or whatever the blue is, upgrades. But now I have Mythic Utility, and then Mythic Attack, and Ancestral Package Chance. That's huge. Wow. Let's keep this luck going, boys. Part of me wants to get this Spotlight angle to Ancestral, but I think I might be switching back to Harmony Conductor for farming. Double Mythic Freeze. Yeah, that is great luck. But see, I had gone through like... Bro, I'd gone through probably 1.5, near 2 million rerolls of getting nothing. Now let's try this. So I've already done the research. These were, or let's double check this. The Tower Wiki. The Tower Wiki module sub effects. Armor. So right now, I'm pretty sure that these, just like in the video that me and Bulldozer did, I want to make sure I'm following my own advice here. So you ban the sub effects that only have legendary, mythic, or ancestral, because how the modules, the rerolls work is it first pulls the rarity. So if you're trying to get like a landmine chance, but it is a common landmine chance that shows up, well, then you're not going to be able to pull an ancestral of it because the common's selected, if that makes sense. Alright, so, well, Death Defy I'm not going to ban because I already have Death Defy here. Actually, there's that. Death Defy is the only one. Oh no, Orbs. But Orbs only has legendary or ancestral or mythic or ancestral. But I already have that, so there's no point in banning it. Right now I have Thorn damage. Yeah, that doesn't have a common or rare. Okay. And Lifesteal doesn't have a common or rare. Alright. Cool. So now we're going to try for Ancestral Landmine Chance. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you know me. Like, reroll shards are so valuable, I always do like a triple check on this stuff, man. Alright, so Ancestral, Landmine Chance. Okay. Please, please, Lord baby Jesus, give me Ancestral Landmine Chance. Give me that good luck. I think what the math says is if I've done like there's a calculator for this that you can simulate module pulls, and I'm pretty sure if you're rolling for an ancestral and you have 5 slots locked, the simulation will say it's gonna cost like I think like 4 or 6 million reroll shards. That's how hard it is. So I might just be stuck with this mythic for a while. I could keep just getting, whoa, alright, nope. Alright, so this is, gotta be careful here. Back to previous. Landmine Chance, yep. Clicky clack, hit big, working out of town. Oh, I already read those. So it goes, some days luckier than others. Dice are on fire. Nice. Minwolf, I love it. Don't worry too much, Minwolf, if you just unlocked it. Don't worry really about getting don't worry about getting your inner landmine damage up when you first unlock it. What you want to do is you want to research inner landmine stun, and you want to research the spin rate and the shockwaves or the landmine radius. You want to research those 3. You don't really want to research any into landmine damage until you actually are going to move forward with like an ILM plus strategy perhaps. The main value from inner landmines is the stuns. The stuns, the crowd control is super valuable. So work on the cooldown, work on the quantity, don't worry about damage, and then work on the labs. And I'm going to real quick, y'all, I'm going to turn this here because I'm going to get this stone pack. And we're going to get some more upgrades. I'm Bonzo, cuz. Haha. Shout out to Tags. My guy. I do, it makes me so happy when people get Death Defies and then they mention me. And now, I don't want to say I started a movement because I obviously didn't. But some people got mad at, well, not mad, but they're like, shh, don't tell everyone about it. Supported Spartan, code 300, shout out to Spartan. They're like, it's the best kept secret. Don't go telling people about it. On a good Death Defy run in tournament, I'll get it, not at least, but usually about 100 waves higher than a non-Death Defy. Like if I show you here, I mean, 1080, this was with, I think, 6 Death Defies, no, 9. And then here, 1130 was with 5. And this 902 was 0, but I ended this. I didn't die to anything because I ended it because I had no Death Defies and my Demon Mode got activated. So I wasn't going to make it over 200 waves more without that. Alright, y'all. It's got my first Mythic module, Mythic MVN. Still don't have any G comps or Sharp Forts. Luckily, I have Legendary BSC. Nice. So Jacob, I neglected my reroll labs, like my reroll shard labs, heavily until I got like an ancestral, and then I was like, wait, getting these ancestrals is so hard. Even mythics are tough. And now I got like my modules like 101, so I could have that 4th slot, and they were mythic, and I didn't have any rerolls for it. So then I permanently upgraded my reroll lab. You're at the point that I would say go ahead and start upgrading. Go ahead and start upgrading your module reroll lab. You want to get those rerolls. But all right, y'all, this is what we're going to do. We are going to get one more click into this. So we got that. And then, just a second. Black hole the tower. I do just want to, because after this, I'm not spending any more stones for the rest of the month because I have to save up like 6,000. Which, yes, I'm going to get the packs next month. But I have to save up like 6,000 for Death Wave from 100 seconds, minute 40, to 50. Just brutal. All right, let me check this. The last upgrade in size is, 70 for 295. So we're going to get that. Where are you? Black hole. Yes, black hole. Yes. All right, so that's maxed. And we got 299. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some more assist mod stuff. Are we, or should I save up more? Kind of want to get more substat here because it's going to be more death defy chance, more shockwave frequency, more orbs. Does anyone know what the max is on shockwave frequency? Does it say here? Yeah, so shockwave frequency, I don't know what it maxed out at. What did you get your Econ Ultimate Weapons to before working on the others? I did Chain Lightning, had decent upgrades in it before I got good into my Econ Ultimates. But once I got Chain Lightning to, like, you know, let's say 3 or 4 quantity and I think like 25 chance and then like 400 damage, I did everything into my Econ Ultimates, and the main thing I focused on was the cooldown. So I got my Black Hole to 2 minutes, and my Golden Tower Death Wave was at 4 because I made the mistake of upgrading Black Hole cooldown from the beginning. Big mistake. And then from there, I would just go with whatever was the cheapest upgrade. If it was 90 stones to upgrade 1 click into Golden Tower Duration, and that was the lowest cost of Black Hole duration and then size, not the cooldowns because that you have to measure independently, but for like the bonus, the duration, the size, whatever was the cheapest, I got that. And I just kept cycling through, and then when I get the stone packs, I do the math, calculate, okay, now we're going to take this from 4 minutes to 2 minutes or whatever. Yeah, what do you guys think here? Like, I do, getting that extra landmine chance is nice. Like, for sure is nice. 40.17 landmine chance. Man, what is, module sub-effects? Where's that? Sub-effects. What is, alright, so, armor. What is armor? Landmine chance. Ancestral. Why can't I find this? Generator. Armor. Okay. Landmine chance is 12%. So 3 more percent just from Ancestral. Ah! Man. That'd be so valuable to have. I do kind of want to get a few clicks into something assist. What do you guys think? Kind of want to get more of this. Give me more. Give me more. Alright. I'm going to save this again real quick. Doo doo. Doo doo. Alright, back. Cool. Kill 50 enemies with Death Wave. Let's just do this real quick. Chain Lightning, Smart Missile, Chrono Field. Oh shoot, my orbs. Wait. Take off rain. Oh shoot. Okay. Take off rain. Oh, another boss is up. All right, now the boss has to be done. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna put health on. Orbs are gonna bring all the way in. Now my Death Wave can stay out. And then we take off Poison Swamp, Spotlight this, Black Hole. Where's this stupid Death Wave? Just get this. Okay, where are you? Where's that kill wall? Right there! What? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, boys. I messed up. What's going on? See, nothing's getting through. I hate this Death Wave mission. Okay, 42, I'm almost there. Almost there. There we go. Stupid mission. Alright, now let me turn all these back on. On. Yes. Okay, all those are on. 43.5, good. Cards, range. Yep, took health off. Okay, I think I've got it back to my setup. Yeah, I only switched this card off for like health. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I know I got comments to catch up on, but I'm just OCD checking all this. Alright. Cool. Let's exit this. Surrender. Delete you. Do I have anything to get here? 46 done enough on my scout. Nope. 186 here. Still saving up. I am gonna get this. Just why not? You know. I feel like I'm forgetting something. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Alright, now I can catch up on this. Max shock frequency, 7 seconds. Yes, that's good. So, that little bit that I just got. Here, I'll show you. That little bit that I just got into that enhancement. So now I'm at 40.62, which is good. Death Defy, 35.9. Good. Shockwave frequency is 9.28 seconds. Yeah. I would love to, I mean, that's why I'm going to start focusing on Econ with my next stone upgrades. Now I'm going all in on Econ with stones for the next few months. Because the assist mod labs are just insane. Like, look at this. But it'd be 1,000 stones to go from like 30 to 40% with my multiplier efficiency. But with these assist mods, or assist slots, wait, where are they? Oh, I have enough for a lab. Whoa, I'm like, usually these are red, but technically I do have enough. Do I get one of these? So, getting 10 levels, say from 30 to 40% of any of substat efficiency, is at least like 1,000, probably like 1,100 stones. Or I could just upgrade it. So, that's why I want to get more econ, so I can just get a quick, 10, 15 levels in each at 5 times lab speed. Because, yeah, getting, like, my core multiplier on the substat higher, that would mean then, like, let's say farming, I have a farming dimension core, and then I could use a second farming, like, primordial collapse, and then I get an extra death wave quantity, or even extra 2, like, having having well upgraded substat efficiencies, multiplier efficiency is huge for all the bonuses, but those substats, like, you can get a legitimate, like, permanent golden tower. With the Golden Tower cooldown plus Golden Tower duration on both modules without having to use G-Comp. And of course, enough upgrades. All right, let's just check something here, boys. This 43.5. Okay, so we're good there. And yes, we do have range on. And then we did, yes, delete that run. Yes, okay. How are we here? Cool. Tower and chill sounds like a perfect night. Yes, it does. What did you get your econ? Oh, sorry. Rereading that. But yeah, man, the chain lightning I really upgraded once I got into Champions League. But before that, almost all my stones were going towards my econ stuff. Because econ's king. When I was still in like platinum or whatever the lower leagues are before champions, I would have my labs mostly towards, well, I did do the module stuff eventually, but it was almost all towards like econ labs, like golden tower duration, black hole coin bonus, second black hole, death wave coin bonus, all that stuff. I would do those in the labs, and then with the extra coins, because those are cheap labs, low cost. But then with the extra coins, I would then come in and I would get like enhancements, or I would just say, look, I farmed tier 6 to 4,000 waves. Great. Well, I made 100 billion. I put all that 100 billion into getting my health in the workshop from level 3,000 to level 3,200. Now I find that I made it to 4,500 or 4,700 or whatever. So each run, you take your extra coins, put it into your workshop, and in theory, each run you're going to just make it a little bit farther. Just a little bit. Hunting for keys. Shout out to this song, Winter. Spread the word of the Bonzo Death Defy, the Legion of Defiance real. I love that. Yeah, Scott, what did we talk about on Tags' live the other day, where he was like, we should come up with a name for like the Death Defy and the Bonzo. And, you know, maybe I should start my own guild. Except I'm loyal through and through, and I appreciate Darman having me and my associates in this guild with him. So I don't really want to leave the guild. I also, candidly, I'd be a bit embarrassed if I start a guild and nobody joins. I'd feel like a complete jackass. So the grass isn't always greener. But yeah, like the Death Defy squad as a guild name. Death Defy, Defiers of Death, the Perpetuals, the Immortals, Death's Defiers. Common drop is max, that's good. Rare is only upgrade level 3 right now. Currently have 132k shards saved. Mods have been pity pulls last 5 big mods. It's been a rough drought. Yeah. Well, Jacob, you're going through the rough drought now, which means you're going to get good RNG later. I've had it where I spend thousands of gems, don't get anything, and then I'll have a pull with like two epic like unique effect modules. I also got the milestone for the researches for the recharge second wind. Nice. Demon mode and so on, and I don't make anywhere enough coins. Yeah, that's how it is with a lot of these. You'll get to a certain like tier or wave, and it's like, oh, you've unlocked this. Like, for example, I think it's like tier 20 or tier 19, wave 60 or something, where you unlock the assist mod labs. But when you unlock the labs, you're not going to have enough to actually be able to research those labs. Just like masteries, when you get to tier 16 wave 100 and you have cards maxed out, you essentially unlock your card mastery labs. But the cheapest mastery is like 1.05Q. When I got my cash mastery and recovery package mastery, it was well before my actual lifetime coins was even at 1 little Q. I got it super early just to start stacking rerolls. I neglected modules. I went pretty much all in on cards. And I got my cards maxed out fairly early, and then everything to modules after. So when I started then getting into modules, I had plenty of reroll shards just saved up because I had never really used them. And I even was using some like, you know, normal like Swift Strike Blitzer, not the unique effect ones. And Then once I started putting all my gems into modules and getting like mythic, ancestral, legendaries, I was like, oh shoot, now I need my module stuff done. Need it done. Because I'm a little bit scared to go outside. My cat just hissed at me like crazy. I brought her in to celebrate me getting the second mythic substat. And then when I set her down, she hissed. Is she out here? No? Usually she's sitting by the door meowing. I don't think my cat's too happy with me. Range card perks. Yeah. So Flez, I did it the wrong way because I thought you start with the range on, then you take it off and it stays out. But because I took it off before my thing was even out, that screwed me up. But if I would have kept range on, then the death like ring goes out, and then I would have taken off the range card, then it would have stayed out. The chat is quite delayed. Uh-oh. Get the assist labs rolling. They take a lot of time, but expensive. Level 12 is 2.17 Q. Oh my gosh. See, like the first 10 levels then sound like they'd be, well, lower cost. But right now I'm saving up for the last chrono jump level. But then all like my stones are going to be going towards econ stuff going forward. Death wait 50 seconds, then getting golden tower maxed out. Then I'll go back to maxing out inner landmine plus. But since I've been focusing on damage for so long, it has also helped me get more econ because I'm farming higher tiers and going farther. However, all the enhancements now are like 17, 20, 30 Q, and I make like 27 to 30 Q a run. So there's like different levels for econ. There's the, oh, you got to make enough econ to afford the masteries because they're very expensive. You get that. But then there's the next level of econ, which is affording these insanely expensive enhancements, and then affording like assist mod labs, which start at 200 little Q. It's just nuts. Like the chrono jump levels that I'm saving up for now, I did the math. It's roughly about 1 big Q for the last 3 levels of chrono jump. I have like a 10% lab discount, and so my lifetime coins are like, yeah, 5.16 big Q. So essentially, on that 5.16 Q, I'm going to be using up an entire 1 big Q just on the last 3 levels of chrono jump. So today's Thursday. Tomorrow I should probably have about 350 Q, so I won't be able to get chrono jump maxed by the tournament tomorrow. However, I think by Tuesday, by next week, I'll for sure be able to get this maxed. For sure. And any lab that's over like 30 days, bro, I just gem rush it. Because I'm not spending any gems on modules. I'm happy with my current modules. I will need to when I get to like level, like look at this. I don't have the 201 unlocked on this, just 200. So I will need to. The only labs that I won't rush if they're that long are like lab speed, where I'm sure the last few levels are really long. But if it's one of those labs that's like, 99 or like 35 or 50 levels, I'm not going to rush the last level of it if it's super long. But on like masteries, where there's only 9 levels, like, yeah, I'll rush the last one. Or chrono jumps 10 levels, I'll rush that. I think I might even do, I might rush this battle condition lab. 29 days, 63 Q. Helps with everything, farming up this high. Yeah. Yep. I think the Legion of Defiance was the most popular so far, but there are many possibilities. Managing guild is not bad. Always have one slacker each week needs to be dropped or replaced. See, I don't want to be like, oh, I don't have time for it, but like I would need to just appoint a bunch of officers and have them, do the kicking and whatnot. There was probably at least the whole first like guild tier, guild 1, guild event 1 or whatever, that lasted like the 2 months or whatever. I didn't get past the first like trophy ever. I don't know, I did get the second, but I never got any of these big ones. Not until I joined Darman's guild, which again, thank you, Darman. Oh yeah, my wall popped at wave 1,000, but I think that's normal for these farming runs. Yeah, have everything turned on, yes. And now I got Spotlight, level 2, 3 basis points increase, so that's good. Point Swamp, Black Hole, Landmines up to 5, blah, blah, blah. 83% up from 79. Baby, baby, baby. That's good. I meant to do the math of like, if you have good package chance and you have max recovery package, like about how many shards did you expect a day? I've written down like shards at different times and tried to like calculate it, but I just kind of like forget exactly what time, and I then don't get accurate numbers. Am I a trader for wanting to go Poison Swamps to the ILM? No, man, you do whatever you want, Crave. Poison Swamp's good. After I get the econ stuff done, then after Inner Landmine, I absolutely want to get Poison Swamps, upgrade to the point of having 2 Poison Swamps up at all times. But Poison Swamps have a lot of labs that you need for it to be effective. But when you have 2 Poison Swamps, and then you get like the area effect, so that card, so the coverage is huge. And like, I've done, my Poison Swamp labs are about halfway done. And it's a 40% chance of stunning enemies. How much time is 5 seconds stunned? So basically, if I had 2 of these going, enemies are just going to get, stunned, and then they're slowed down automatically in the swamp. See, Davis, 25%, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it slows them down, and it's going to stun it, and then with my Space Displacer Mines popping, that's just going to be a ton of crowd control. I don't know if I'll really get Poison Swamp Plus that far late in the game. I might do something else. I mean, I'm for sure taking Inner Landmine to the max. But before I get Inner Landmine to the max, I might just get my second Poison Swamp, like upgrade the cooldown and the duration enough to where there's always 2 up. That would be nice. And then ideally, I'll have a Dimension Core I can use for farming, and then I can use my Harmony Conductor in the assist and get some chance for the enemies to miss. That'd be nice. I wish my guild was more strict. We frequently have people go AFK for 10 plus days, they don't get kicked, and we have people who don't get the $20 until Friday night or Saturday. Damn. Do you usually get, see, I'm the type of guy that, like, when the new week starts, I've saved up my events, so I get this first, like, $5 almost immediately when the new week starts. But, knock on wood, every single week or guild mission or whatnot, we have gotten all of the rewards, which is fantastic. But if there ever was a week where it got close, Darman and some of the other guys are pretty on top of kicking people who don't. Like one of my employees, associates who I had joined in the guild with me, they went AFK for like a week, and then they got kicked. They're like, hey, can you get me back in? And then, of course, got them back in. But yeah, they're luckily pretty good at that. Yeah, the 750 box is huge. I mean, obviously, both these big, the 500, 750 are big, but when I wasn't getting past the 250 with just me and my few comrades, I was like, we got to find a guild. We got to get in here. Because guilds, I mean, they stack up. All those extra skins and towers, the little 0.8% increase to coins, those add up. So if you're not in a guild, you are not going to progress near as fast as someone who was in a guild. The bits, all that really, really add up. This is one of the officers. Income is always exponential. Line. It took me 18 months to get 10Q, lifetime coin, 50 Qs. Yeah, it's got it. Perfect way to describe it. It's exponential. It just steamrolls. 1% increase when your multiplier is like at 1,000. 1% increase of that is then 1,010. But a 1% increase on 4,000 is 4,040. So it just, every little increase you get on this is just that much farther. That much farther. Funny thing is, the leader who started the guild has a 6-year relic, but is only in gold. The person has tier 3, wave 31. Hey, man. They're free to play. I respect it. But it sounds like they've taken a few breaks. Flame swap ladders become a real chore for me. Yeah. Because there are 5. Because there's the one for, like, it rends common enemies, it rends basics, then vampires. Doesn't do raids or bosses or fleets, which kind of suck. I got that one maxed out just because I wanted the gem bonus, you know, maxed out faster. Matthew Camp is right, econ is king. I have not done, I mean, I have done some econ labs. Like right now I am getting extra orb mastery. I've gotten like 1 coins per kill done. I have rushed, I think, a level of my coin mastery card lab. But for the most part, I've been all damage for the last 2 months. I did spend some stones on the generator assist mod multiplier back on Black Friday just to get some more coins. But no, man, for the most part, I've been all damage, which has increased my econ because I'm able to push farther and higher. But now it's to the point where I've neglected econ so much that I'm not progressing as fast as I should. So it's time to get the econ. $20 months hit 1Q and then 1 hit 1.5. Wow. We always get the max 1050 every week. Till we have 950 contribution points a week. I can make room for anyone who wants to join our guild. Nice. Basically free to play for the first 16 months though. I respect that. Coin bonus on tier 15 is 3,800. Yeah, I am gonna permanent Chomp Chomp. What's up, man? I am gonna permanent extra orb mastery. I'm gonna permanent extra orb mastery, and I'm permanently upgrading my range mastery. Gonna get this maxed. Get this maxed. That's why if you look here, my coins down here are like 5, 4, 5, 5, random 6. But now it's like I had a 7Q, high 6s, 6.49, 6.61. That's just a few levels of extra orb mastery. Especially farming higher tiers with the tanks on this, like a lot of stuff's getting tags with those orbs. A lot of stuff. 5 slots open. Anyone's looking? Yeah, if anyone needs a guild, there's some people in here offering. In just a second, y'all. I gotta check messages real quick. Just a second. Just a second. Let me check this. Well, it's 7:52. Oh shoot. Yeah. Oh wow, I've been on for an hour and 40. I did not realize. All right, everybody. Well, with that being said, I'm actually gonna call this. If you just tuned in, I apologize, but we're gonna plan on live tomorrow at the usual time, 6 p.m. Mountain. If for any reason, God forbid, you know, health or whatnot, I have to delay, or if I go on Saturday or whatnot, I will make a post on the on my channel, so y'all will see that if I need to change. But if not, plan on the usual 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live tomorrow for the tournament. But yeah, everybody, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good